Hey everybody, so we're going to be doing a 15-minute lower body yoga routine. We're going to be working with the lower back, the hamstrings, and the hips. So when you're ready, we're going to come into a seated position. We're going to just come into a little meditation to begin class. I just want to cut down a little bit more than I normally do because we only have 15 minutes. So when you're ready, we're going to come into our seated position here. And then closing your eyes. With the shoulders draw away from the ears, lifting up through the crown of the head. Start to feel the sit bones pushing down into the ground. Find anywhere in the body. You can just take a moment here to soften a little bit more. Start to deepen the breath just a little bit deeper on each inhale and each exhale. To the tops of the feet, start to press down, relax the shoulders again. Let yourself start to arrive. Let go of any sounds that are going on around you. We're going to take 3 more breaths. And then begin to open the eyes. We're going to be into a child's pose position. We're going to take the knees as wide as your mat. And then the toes will cross in the back. Begin to walk your hands forward, melt the chest towards the ground. Let the forehead rest here. Option to stack the arms. Bring the forehead to the arms here. That'll help neutralize the spine. Take a moment here to find that the back of the skull is beginning to rest a little bit more. The hips will start to feel a little bit heavier. If you have the arms forward, feel free to rest the forearms down or lift the forearms and plug the fingertips down to add a little bit more of an active pose here. Good, wherever you are, just press the fingertips into the ground, press the hips back a little bit further, take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out, round the spine. Come into your tabletop position. We're gonna stack the wrists over underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Okay, so begin to lift your heart forward, lift your gaze, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, round that spine, press your mat away, take the gaze towards the thighs. The inhale lifts the heart, lifts the tailbone, let the belly drop towards the ground. The exhale rounds the spine, press your mat away, tuck your tailbone. Good, 3 more rounds of this. Begin to feel the fluidity in your spine. Okay, we're going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Start to meet in your neutral flat spine here. We're going to come into our first downward facing dog, so tuck your toes. Walk your hands a couple of inches away. Spread those fingers wide and then plug just the fingertips down into your mat. Send your hips back, making an upside down V with your body. Feet hip width or maybe a little bit further apart would feel good. Hands in line with the shoulders. I'm going to take a moment here, add a little bit of movement. You start to pedal up the feet, bending into one knee at a time. Shake the head, yes or no. Good, wherever you are, just micro bend the elbows just so that they're not locking out. And let the head hang heavy between the arms. Start to come into your stillness here. Shake the hips side to side, kind of wagging the tail a little bit. Come to stillness. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Right heel is going to reach to the ceiling. Bend the knee and then open the hip so that the right knee is coming towards the ceiling. Right heel is towards the glute. See if the right armpit starts to lift here, and if you can bring it in line with your left. Try to bring the shoulders in line with each other. Take a deep breath in. The exhale, straighten the leg, close the hip, pigeon pose. So right shin is going to come across the mat as much as it can. It probably will come at an angle. And then left knee will tap down. Start to walk your toes straight behind. Good. Untuck your toes. Adjust yourself so you're a little more comfortable here. And then coming onto your forearms if that feels okay on a block or books. Let the head hang heavy here. And then just concentrate on the breath. Take a moment here. Notice if you're bringing any weight into that right knee. If you can try to bring it back into the right hip. Try to feel like that left hip bone is pulling towards the front of your mat, and then the right sit bone is pushing towards the back of your mat. Trying to feel the hips are trying to become even here. Good. Take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Tuck your back toes, walk your hands up underneath your shoulders, lift the back leg, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. See how the right side feels compared to the left. Okay, and then we'll lift the left leg, bend the knee, and then open the hip. Left knee towards the ceiling, left heel towards the glute. Good, left armpit comes in line with your right. Take another deep breath in. Straighten the left leg, close the hip. Bring the left shin parallel. Right knee taps down, and then walk the toes straight behind. Good. Option here for the open hip. You can bring a block or the book or even a blanket underneath that open hip for a little bit more support. Start to settle in. Hold here for 3 breaths. Soften the shoulders and the arms. Bring the awareness back into the hips, especially the left hip. Start to come back onto your hands here. Tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Good. Pedal out the feet. Pressing the mat away. Feel the hips coming, the ribs coming towards the hips. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Tap your knees down. Good. Come to swing the legs out in front. Nice and long. We're going to come into a seated forward fold. So feet can be together or a little bit apart. It's up to you. Have the toes point towards the ceiling so the feet are flexing. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, lengthen up. Hands come all the way above. As you exhale, forward fold. Gentle bend to the knees if that feels good. You use a strap or a belt here around the feet to help yourself lengthen a little bit more. Good. And then start to let the shoulders melt away from the ears, just so that we're not crunching up like this. Just let it relax. Gaze out a couple of inches. Feel free to lift the chest a little bit more if you find that your spine is rounding. Last one. Good. Slowly come out of your pose. Keep your right leg forward. Bring the left foot to the inner thigh. I'm just going to come to face towards the camera to show. And then as you inhale, lengthen up again through the spine, the arms, and the exhale, forward folds. Good. Hands can place on the ground. You can place it on the leg here. Anywhere that you feel pain just coming out of the pose, but anywhere that you feel a little bit of sensation and it feels okay, stay there. Just stay there with the breath. Take longer breaths. Maybe feel a twist of the left ribs coming towards the right leg. Take another breath in. The exhale comes back out. We're going to come into a twist here. So we're going to take that left foot, cross it over the right knee. Plug it into the ground. Left hand's gonna come close to the back body. Hand is flat. Inhale with the right arm. Good, the exhale takes it on the outside of the left knee. Arm can come straight. And then you start to gaze over your left shoulder with your right eye. And then as you inhale, lengthen through your spine, plug the hand behind down. And as you exhale, twist just a little bit more through the navel. Try not to twist from the lower back. Good, slowly come back to center. We'll take it over to the other side. Left leg comes forward, the right foot will come to the inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, flex in the foot. The exhale, forward fold. Good. Breathing through the back of the leg here. Gentle bend to the knee if you need to. Maybe feeling the right ribs turning towards the left leg. Last breath. Slowly come back out. Keep your left leg the way it is. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Plug the foot down. Right hand comes close to the back body. Inhale with the left arm, lengthen up. The exhale comes into the twist. Gazing over the right shoulder this time with your left eye. Again, inhale, lengthen up through the spine. The exhale, twist through the navel. Take 2 more breaths. Good, slowly come back through center. Take the bottoms of the feet together. Have the knees open up towards the ceiling. The thumbs are going to come into the feet and then peeling the feet open. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. The exhale, forward fold any amount here. So you can gaze out a couple of inches out in front. The elbows can gently press into the legs if the legs are really high up. Find yourself lengthening through the spine here. Maybe each exhale takes you a little bit deeper into your folds. Take one last breath. Good. The exhale coming back onto out of the pose. We're going to take the hands to the outsides of the knees. Draw the knees together. We're going to come onto our back. Good. Once you're there, take the knees in towards the chest. Coming into your happy baby, hands on the inside or outsides of the feet or the legs. Drawing the feet towards the ceiling so the ankles stack over the knees. Knees come towards the sides of the body and then start to rock side to side. Pressing the tailbone down, let the back of the neck rest here. Good, soften anywhere in the arms that you're feeling like you're holding a lot of tension. Good, take the knees back in towards the chest. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee, coming into a laying frog pose. Keep those feet flexed. Gently let gravity here pull the legs away from each other. Try not to just rip it open with your hands. Just let it be very gentle. And then the breathing through the inner thighs here. Good, take 2 more breaths. Good, knees come in towards the chest, arms come into a goal post, elbows bent in line with the shoulders. Start to twist over to your right side. Let the knees stack off. Feel the left hip stacking over the right. Coming back through center, coming over to your left side. Take the gaze towards the ceiling. Feeling this twist coming from the lower half of the body. Good, as you come back through center, the knees in towards the chest again, rock side to side. Good, take the feet back down. And either coming into your final pose, Shavasana, or shutting knee tape off. And this is the last minute of the 15 minutes. Thank you for coming to class with me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your